This World is a Vampire Festival. The Smashing Pumpkins went down to Mexico City. They brought the National Wrestling Alliance, and we went 1-on-1, sometimes 2-on-2, sometimes 3-on-3 against the AAA promotion. And folks, it's time for you to witness all of that action. Now, I must warn you, viewer discretion is advised due to some of the content contained within those matches, but we all are wrestling fans here. I think we can handle it. Also, speaking of wrestling fans, 2023 Crockett Cup, Winston-Salem, North Carolina is going to be taking place June 3rd and June 4th. Tickets on sale at NWATix.com. But you want to know some of the matches, some of the people, some of the tag teams that will be a part of that. And folks, we're going to break that down in this very hour. But before that, let's go right to the action. Homicide and Cyon versus Octagon Jr. and Komander.
Exciting times here in Mexico City. The World is a Vampire Festival. NWA versus AAA. It's Joe Galley and Tim Storm on the call. Tim, this is an exciting time, especially for these two men, Homicide and Cyon. They've had a bitter feud, but now they're tag team partners.
And what an amazing atmosphere for wrestling. Look at this crowd. You can feel the vibe here. You can feel the excitement. It's an opportunity for NWA talent to show the world once again that we can match up with anybody and beat them.
100%. He's got former junior heavyweight champion Homicide, former national champion Cyon. And look at that crowd. They're excited, and they're also big fans of the NWA. You can hear the reaction from Homicide coming out. They definitely know what it's all about to be part of the National Wrestling Alliance.
And you always wonder when you're in a different country, who's going to like who? Well, they love Homicide.
Cyon, of course, wearing that mask. Not a traditional luchador. He's going to have a different style of offense than what we're going to see from their competition with Komander and Octagon Jr. So it's going to be interesting to see how that merges together. And there you see Komander making his way to the ring. Fans of the United States very familiar with Komander with the spots that he's done with Game Changer Wrestling, also with our friends over at AEW. But now in his home turf here in AAA in Mexico City, tagging with Octagon Jr.
I'm curious to see how the crowd's going to react to Cyon. You said it's not the classic luchador-style mask, but yet the respect that everybody in Mexico has for a masked wrestler is almost universal. So I'm curious to see how they're going to react to that.
Octagon Jr. fans might also know as Golden Magic, former AAA World Trios champion with El Hijo del Vikingo and Mistiz, a second-generation luchador. What a way to start things off with the World is a Vampire Festival.
And I think the matchup of styles here is going to be key as far as who's going to come out victorious on this. I think for Cyon, for Homicide, they have to stick with what's in their wheelhouse. They have to work that physical style. If they get caught up in trying to run and gun with these guys with that lucha style, that's probably not the best strategy.
Cyon in this matchup, powerhouse, heavyweight.
And he's going to have to use that. He's going to have to use that size advantage.
Bell has rung, ladies and gentlemen, and you might notice we are using some official AAA referees. That was part of the deal for us coming in to Mexico City. They wanted to have their officials on the call, so we're basically wrestling under AAA's rules, which is a little bit more lax. They're going to let these wrestlers wrestle. They're going to let a lot of, probably a little bit more time allowed on the outside as well. But look at the agility. Look at Komander. The balance is incredible. The dexterity, so impressive.
Yeah, you said that the rules are a little looser. And just at least until they prove me wrong, I don't know with Homicide and Cyon that that's an advantage to the AAA. I know these two guys have a history, especially Homicide, of extreme violence when necessary, and we've seen that from Cyon too. There's that side of him too that we've seen come out.
Show sportsmanship off the beginning there between Homicide and Komander, starting off this tag team match here at the World is a Vampire Festival. Feeling out process between these two. The veteran Homicide, no stranger to working in Mexico either.
Yeah, but we saw a quickness there. There's Homicide very much methodical in his attack, not predictable.
There you see Komander using that quickness, breaks the hold, makes it look easy, Tim.
And these guys, skill level of these guys.
Oh, there you go with Homicide, giving him the one-finger salute. I think that's the same in English and Spanish.
Yeah, I think that is a universal language, and he just showed him you do all that flippy stuff you want. And when I get a chance, I'm going to punch you in the mouth.
Collar elbow tie-up.
Headlock takeover.
And fans, if you're listening right now, you might be hearing some of our Spanish commentary team, Hugo Savinovich and the entire AAA team. Big thank you to them as well, but sharing some space here at the Foro Sol Stadium in Mexico City as Homicide might be getting a little rocked here in the early goings with this young man, Komander.
There's going to be an adjustment period, without a doubt, but you're going to see Homicide can adjust and wrestle any style. I think that even though he can, he's still going to bring that back to what I'm going to call that ground-based physical attack, because he knows where his success is, and that's just in basically knocking the snot out of somebody and take it away from him.
And you can see this crowd here very excited, and got a lot of music fans in here that perhaps not big wrestling fans, but they're definitely enjoying the show here.
How can you not? I mean, look at what's happening right now in the ring, and we're seeing you look around this crowd, and there's people from all over the world here for this concert, for this wrestling. Oh, beautiful.
But Komander, again, showing that agility, that quickness, quicker than a hiccup, up to his feet.
Yeah, at some point, Cyon wants to get it. Okay, Cyon wants to get in.
Here comes Octagon Jr. all the way to the top rope, and Homicide's like, what you gonna do?
Just stands back, gives him a little room, and then says, here's what I think of that.
Yeah, Homicide doesn't need no flips to impress the crowd or anything. He's just gonna do... I don't think Homicide came to Mexico City to make any friends.
Homicide would go anywhere to make friends. Oh. Kind of moved in. Homicide ready to lock up and wrestle, and just about got kicked in the mouth.
Testing that distance. Knuckle lock applied. Test his strength, center of the ring.
Homicide's got to have the power here. He's got to have that advantage.
Taking down deep, Octagon Jr. This crowd coming alive for the AAA teams. Got to think that home field advantage there, but that's one of the things I've noticed coming into Mexico City. I mean, Lucha Libre is such a big part of their culture. Masks are sold at the airport, on the street, everywhere you go. Homicide does not care, though, about that tradition. He's only caring about coming to Mexico with a big old W, makes the tag to the great Cyon.
He kind of went after the AAA ref on that one. Yep, there's the first tag. Cyon in.
And here comes that intensity, that strength, stomping a mud hole in good old Octagon Jr.
We've seen it 1,000 times. We know what Cyon is capable of, but he basically made an announcement, ladies and gentlemen, the athletic portion of this match is over. It's time to fight. And he came in just swinging and kicking.
Yeah, this is what I don't know if AAA was ready for, this hard-hitting American style from a guy wearing a mask, where they would anticipate a lot of that lucha libre, a lot of the agility, the high flying. But no, Cyon's just going to scoop you, slam you, and kick you in the chest.
Always physical. So successful in NWA.
Looking for that success right here in Mexico City as well, in front of this huge crowd at the Foro Sol Stadium. Ducks the back elbow. Komander gaining some speed, some momentum. Springboard. Oh, recovers. Spinning through.
Oh, my.
Beautiful head scissors there by Komander.
And Komander says, you want to bring your physical style? Here, let me show you what an athlete can do.
He's putting high-octane gas in the tank now, flying through the air. Gets caught by the powerhouse Cyon.
Going for that huge arm drag off the top, and still ends up with it.
Beautiful counter there with the arm drag. Tag is made. In comes Octagon Jr. But here comes Homicide.
He's from New York. We're going to show you the lucha style from New York. Take these 4 knuckles.
Yeah, Bronx Brawler, Homicide.
He's going for the mask.
Going for the mask right in front of everybody. That's such a sign of disrespect with the lucha libre culture, with Mexican culture. You can't go for the mask.
Well, and you know that Homicide knows that. He knows that, and he's doing that as a sign of disrespect, just like he did that double finger salute.
Snapmare looking to slow down the pace of this match. Again, he's going for the mask. He's going for the mask of Octagon Jr. He's pulling at the eyepiece.
And you can hear the crowd respond. You know what's going on.
Cyon now back on the attack.
Throwing that vicious back elbow in there. Grinding it away.
Octagon Jr. sent to the far corner. Here comes Cyon. Another big scoop and a slam.
And that's been a lot of Cyon's offense, and as it should be, strategy-wise, when you've got when you're the bigger, more physical man,
into the cover, shoulders are down. 2 count. First cover of the matchup.
Yeah, but even on that cover, he's laying his body weight on him. He's got that forearm in the side of the head. He's going to grind away and take away whatever energy he can.
Tag.
It may not have that short-term effect, but long-term, it's going to wear him down.
Such an incredible show, and once again, I want to give a big thank you and shout-out for AAA to providing the infrastructure to have an incredible match just like this one, flying through the air, and that's what it's all about for AAA, and these luchadors flying through the air. Impressive show of athleticism. Gets the moonsault. Jumping through the air. Komander with a drop kick out of nowhere. Octagon Jr. So much happening. It's hard to call as Komander, full head of steam, over the top rope. Tope suicida. Incredible. Looked like Cyon was able to sidestep. It looks like Homicide was the one to take the majority of that dive. But here comes Octagon Jr. What is he planning here? Beautiful moonsault.
Beautiful. Bodies everywhere on the concrete.
Did you see the elevation from Octagon Jr.?
And the crowd counting with it. They know where we're at. And the atmosphere here is amazing.
And once again, this is AAA rules. Able to come in right at 10. Spinning heel kick. Octagon Jr. Homicide. Homicide with the counter, but drop toe hold, face first into the middle rope. Octagon, tiger fade kick. You might call it a 619.
All the way up top.
He's looking to end this match. Beautiful. Moonsault into the cover. Cyon's there to break it up.
Cyon taking over. Let's see if he can shut down that offense. Left-handed forearms to the face.
Coming off the ropes, popped up into the Koji cutter. Koji cutter from Homicide. Komander, backbreaker. Fed into Homicide. He's got him up. Beautiful suplex.
We're going for the three amigos here.
Shades of the late, great Eddie Guerrero. Can he land it? And he does. Feeling that Latino heat here in Mexico City.
Powerbomb, stacked him high.
Transition's looking for a submission here. Oh, and look at the pain. Komander's in a tough spot. Is he gonna tap? No, he's gonna go face first into the canvas.
There's a pin.
Shoulders are down. Octagon Jr. with the drop kick, breaking things up. Octagon Jr. following Homicide into the corner. Big time matchup here. You want to set the stage. You want to get some momentum for your team. For AAA, for NWA, who's getting the first big win here in Mexico City.
Homicide trying to throw him over the top rope.
Komander, beautiful step up. Enziguri sends Homicide all the way to the floor. Komander gaining more momentum. Taking flight and taking out Homicide on the floor. Octagon Jr. now perched on the top rope.
Crossbody.
Got it all. Cyon back to his feet. Put in the corner. Octagon Jr. Big clothesline.
Rolls out. Gets a little space to build up momentum.
Oh, the double
knees.
Oh, my goodness, Tim. Cyon has to be rocked.
I want to say he's pulling him to the center of the ring for a pin, but that's not it at all.
No, he's getting him. He's putting him in the drop zone. Octagon Jr. Up to the top rope. This crowd's loving it.
450.
Beautiful. On point.
There
they
it is.
Get it.
What an incredible match.
Big time victory. AAA setting the stage here. Big win for them and their team as NWA versus AAA at the World is a Vampire Festival in Mexico City continues. Congratulations, guys. We'll be right back.
For over 70 years, one name has stood for history, legacy, and tradition in professional wrestling. And the centerpiece of that legacy is the original lineal heavyweight championship of the world, the one that started them all, known to many as the 10 pounds of gold. Now, by popular demand, you can have your very own symbol of excellence, as the NWA has teamed up with Fandu Belts to bring you the official replica of the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. This meticulously handcrafted belt is available in two options: the original pre-2021 Glory, as well as the updated version featuring the UK plate. Own the granddaddy of them all, the 10 pounds of gold. To order, visit fandubelts.com/NWA.
NWA wrestling fans, welcome back. Let's talk Crockett Cup 2023. 26 teams, 2 nights, 1 massive historic tag team tournament. And you could be a part of that. June 3rd and June 4th, go to NWATix.com. You can go to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, be a part of the action live and in person. Or if you can't, order at fight.tv and watch it from the comfort of your own home. Because 26 teams, they're coming from all over the world. And let's talk about the NWA World Tag Team Champions, La Rebellion, Mecha Wolf, and Bestia Seis. They have claimed they're going to win the tournament this year. They came up short in previous tournaments, but the NWA World Tag Team Champions, as always, are wanting to prove just how devastating of a tag team they can be. And speaking of tag team titles and tag team champions wanting to prove themselves, the Country Gentlemen, the United States Tag Team Champion, duo of AJ Kazana and Anthony Andrews, they want to prove that their titles are just as effective and just as important as the NWA World Championships, and they're going to get their chance at the Crockett Cup. And the NWA World's Heavyweight Champion of the Great American Smash, Tyrus. He's been a dominant champion. He stuck his hand out. He asked Chris Adonis, the masterpiece himself, to be his tag team partner. 2 individuals coming together for one powerhouse of a tag team. Will they take it all? Well, there's only 2 ways to find out. Again, be there live and in person or order on fight.tv. Folks, we are going to go right back to the action, though. It's a AAA mixed tag team match. The rules are simple, no disqualification. Anyone can wrestle anyone in the match. And as we mentioned previous, viewer discretion is advised. So, folks, here we go. Aron Stevens teams with Natalia Markova to take on the team of Arez and La Hiedra.
Welcome back to the action, folks, here at the Foro Sol Stadium. World is a Vampire Festival, NWA versus AAA. AAA is up 1-0. The pressure is on for NWA wrestlers. And look at this representation here in this mixed tag matchup. Natalia Markova, the Crush, teaming with Aron Stevens. Did you ever think you'd see the day that this would happen?
Absolutely not. I mean, we've seen a little different trajectories for both this, but you can see that Aron's got on that glove that we've become familiar with as the loaded glove.
They are knowing that they are on someone else's home turf for sure.
And Aron feels at home there.
Aron was saying a bunch of particular words in Spanish that I'm going to choose not to translate.
See.
But, Aron Stevens, spending all this time as the manager of Blunt Force Trauma, he still looks like he's in $1 million. He might be in the best shape of this year.
He is. I mean, it's, just he uses his brain more with those guys, but we know physically this guy's one of the most gifted, especially psychologically, wrestlers that we have in the NWA. Always thinking, always using his mind, always strategy.
When you're talking about physical, you also have to include Natalia Markova in that. I mean, pound for pound, one of the hardest hitting wrestlers, and it doesn't matter what division it is. But it's Aron Stevens jaw-jacking with this front row crowd here.
Threatening to climb over the guardrail.
I don't think that'd go well.
I don't think. Yeah.
30,000 angry fans.
Yeah, this is not your home. This is not what you want to do.
Once again, a big thank you to our friends over at AAA, providing the infrastructure, the lights, the cameras, and the crew to put this together. And here comes the team. La Hiedra leading the charge, formerly 1/3 of the AAA World Trios Champions. Their tag team partner, Arez. Arez sporting that belt there, a champion here in AAA. Non-title matchup. But both of these teams very familiar with mixed tags.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting to see how who adjusts to whose style. I know Markova can knock. Well, not to play on words. Markova can knock people's teeth out in any language. So she's going to use that. Aron, Aron's psychology, will it fit in with this AAA style? Will he overcome what you know you're going to see with the athleticism?
And of course, Arez being the La Leyenda Azul Blue Demon champion and a former AAA World Mixed Tag champion with Chick Tormenta. So he's going to know exactly what he needs to do strategy-wise in a matchup like this. In front of this rowdy crowd at the World is a Vampire Festival. And this crowd, boy, they do not like Aron Stevens in the least.
Aron feeds on that. That gives him energy. That gives him just something to work off of. He likes that. When the crowd is interacting, when he can feel that energy from the crowd, even if it's negative energy, it just makes him better.
And I'm not going to translate what the crowd said right there, but I bet you could imagine at home.
Yeah, and Aron didn't need a translator either. He knew exactly what they were saying.
Be interesting to see who's going to start off this match. Aron Stevens. Where's Arez? Got that face paint on, inspired by so many great wrestlers that elect to use face paint more like war paint than wearing the traditional lucha mask. Again, super athletic, super fast. Tag is made already to the time. Well, wait a minute. I wouldn't blame her. He's got an eye on his hand.
Yeah, what he was saying, look me in the eye.
He'll definitely see you coming. All right, here we go. Starting things off now. Markova and La Hiedra.
Markova speaking the language of the people.
Collar elbow tie up. Markova. Caught in the wrist lock.
Yep, grabs that arm, rolls it up.
The split into the arm drag.
The crowd wasn't sure what to think about that.
I think they were a little impressed.
Yeah.
I think they were a little caught off guard of the dexterity that you see from Natalia Markova. The flexibility that she's able to use in her offense as she comes in another beautiful arm drag.
Leg sweep, cover.
Not even a 1 count.
Oh, went for her own leg sweep. Ended up with a knee to the face. Well done.
Markova with those absolutely lethal legs of hers. Tag is made. In comes Aron Stevens. Once again, we are following this under AAA's rules. There's going to be contact allowed between the genders.
Well, in a normal mixed tag like this, what you would see is, at least on our style, if a female is down, you're not going to tag the male to come in because that immediately the male on the other team is going to come in.
Exactly. They do things a little bit different here in Mexico City, and Aron Stevens is still beside himself.
He is not liking the way they do things in Mexico City. He doesn't like this at all.
Well, I don't know if he was expecting a hero's welcome or what, but
well, he came in thinking he was going to pin her, and what he ended up with was seeing him, and completely different strategy than he was working with.
Arez, handful of tights, ducks the punch, mule kick, series of strikes, step up enziguri.
Aron Stevens down, drags him to the middle of the ring.
Not going for the pin. Looking for something. Oh, the springboard into the moonsault. Seemingly out of nowhere. 2 count on Stevens.
And that almost ended quick.
Stevens makes the tag. In comes Markova. Going right after Arez. Showing no fear. Markova, such an incredible athlete. Probably matches strength with Arez. She was looking for that beautiful destruction.
Rolls through and she hits that cutter.
Cutter from Markova. Hooks the leg. Kick out by Arez. Ducks the punch. Arez Get some separation. Tag is made. Here comes La Hiedra. Coming off the ropes. Look at that. Incredible style, but Natalia Markova is not impressed in the least. Comes in with a back elbow.
Sets her up on the top rope. Vicious chops to the chest.
Hiedra trying to fight back. Everything she's got. Big missile drop kick.
Explodes through Markova.
Things are not looking good for Team NWA. We are down 0-1. And they're looking for another big victory here. But here's Aron Stevens. He's got a weapon. He's got a weapon. He's got that piece of steel.
Oh, and uses it.
No disqualification in these mixed tag matches here in AAA. Again, following those rules. Headbutt by Aron Stevens. Oh, he's got the weapon again. And just smashing the skull of Arez.
Passes it to his partner. Let's see if she can use it just as effectively.
There it is. Oh, and again. Third time's the charm, and this might turn into a handicap match now. Trying to completely isolate Arez. Sends in the corner. Oh, wow. Hiedra puts him out onto the apron. Step up, kick to Markova.
Kick to the back of her head.
Hiedra, big DDT! DDT on Stevens. Markova, boom!
She hits it.
The beautiful destruction. And again, Jazz Stinger, center of the ring.
Hiedra rolling out, though, getting a little space.
That is. Oh, what a shot to Markova. That is looking for something big. Aron Stevens with the block. Oh, and just a kick straight to the huevos. Crushing the huevos into the cover. Shoulders are down. No disqualification. And look at that. Hiedra kicking the arm of the official. The referee unable to get to the 3 count.
I have never seen that before.
Oh my God! She just took out the ref. She just took out the ref. This has got completely unglued. This rivalry. Oh, step up Enziguri. Arez, look at the strength and the power.
Oh my gosh.
With the bridge, but the referee's down. We got a new official. Shoulders are down. 3 count. AAA's up. AAA's up 2-0. Big time victory in this mixed tag matchup. Incredible action. You'll see more of it from right here at the World is a Vampire Festival in Mexico City. We'll be right back.
Experience the captivating story of Deborah Medusa Michelli, a woman who never let her past define her. This is The Woman Who Would Be King, the Medusa story. In her captivating memoir, Medusa shares her story of perseverance, determination, and triumph over adversity. Discover the truth behind her upbringing and how she became a world champion before revolutionizing the monster truck world. Don't miss this unforgettable tale of a woman who refused to give up no matter the odds. The Woman Who Would Be King is now available at bookstores and online retailers worldwide.
NWA wrestling fans, the action will continue, but before that, the 2023 Crockett Cup 2016's 2 nights, 1 massive event. We've gone over some of the participants already, but let's throw a few more your way. How about the Wrecking Crew duo of Mike Knox and Trevor Murdoch? 2 individuals that, once upon a time, they did not see eye to eye, but they've come together. They realized they want to destroy everyone around them. Folks, they just might do it at the Crockett Cup. We have the upstart tag team of Magnum Muscle, Dak Draper, and Big Strong Mims. The talent, the enthusiasm, and the strength of these 2 could go far in the tag team tournament. And speaking of people that have gone far in tag team wrestling, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't get much better than NWA legend Ricky Morton, one half of the legendary Rock and Roll Express. His son is the NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion, Kerry Morton, and he has asked his son, and he has agreed, the Mortons will be coming together in this year's 2023 Crockett Cup. And speaking of NWA World Junior Heavyweight Champion, Kerry Morton, we're about to go to Mexico City for another match, as the title will be on the line in triple threat competition. It's Sal the Pal versus Jack Cartwheel versus the NWA World Junior Heavyweight Champion, the future legend, Kerry Morton. And folks, again, viewer discretion is advised.
Welcome back to the action here at the World is a Vampire Festival. AAA versus NWA, and AAA is ahead with the lead. But I don't think Sal the Pal cares about that in the lead.
Well, Sal probably doesn't know where he's at.
That's probably true.
We've speculated that wherever we are, he doesn't know it. He's just in his own head. Who knows what goes on there?
But what's interesting? You wouldn't think that Sal the Pal has a lot of fans down here in Mexico, but he's been signing an awful lot of autographs. Or at least scribbling something on people's papers. I don't know, maybe they didn't even want it, but I assumed it was autographs.
He's randomly grabbing people's papers and signing things on it. I think Sal's universal.
Here comes Jack Cartwheel, the AAA representation in this matchup here. This is for the NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship. Triple threat match. Jack Cartwheel, so impressive. Has that huge gymnastics background, started in gymnastics at just 3 years old and now uses that in his offense.
And there's his name.
It lives up to the name, Jack Cartwheel.
I think Jack double back handspring would have been.
Oh, yeah. It's a little bit too much. It's a little wordy.
It is. So is the move there might not be enough room in the ring for that, but I'd like to see it.
And here comes the champ, ladies and gentlemen, Kerry Morton, second-generation wrestler, and your NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion. But how long is he going to be able to hold on to that strap, especially coming here into Mexico?
And that's always the challenge in a triple threat match. You don't have to get pinned to lose. I mean, you could be thrown from the ring, and we may see a new champion with Kerry Morton not even involved.
Of course, Sal the Pal, very experienced in the junior heavyweight division, a former NWA Wildside junior heavyweight champion. He knows what it takes to win a belt like that, especially under the bright lights and the bright sun here in Mexico City for NWA versus AAA. But Jack Cartwheel, he could be the one to take that belt and keep it here in Mexico.
Yes, he could. And we know he's capable of that. Skill level, ability-wise, experience, we know he's capable of that.
And there you see that beautiful belt, Junior Heavyweight Championship. Kerry Morton won after defeating Homicide. Forging his own path. You can see also that, they are coming out alone. Sal does not have Gags the Gimp, any members of the Miserably Faithful. There's no Ricky Morton outside. It's going to be a fair fight between these three men for the NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship. And the pressure's got to be on Jack Cartwheel. He's going up against two NWA fighters. Right. Not only does he want to win that championship, but he also wants to represent AAA.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's this would more than a feather in his cap. This could be a career maker right here if he can walk away with that title.
And here we go. Sal the Pal, rear waist lock. Jack Cartwheel cartwheeling through.
Well, of course he did. What else would he do?
I think he probably cartwheels almost as much as he walks. Coming in there. Wow, he went for a big leg lariat. Sal the Pal trying to slow things down, and I don't get it. Sal does that all the time. It is very confusing. Oh,
Kerry gets it.
Kerry's seen it. Kerry's seen it one time too many. And now Jack Cartwheel. Kerry Morton. Kerry Morton, the largest man in this matchup. Cartwheel with a cartwheel and a big shoulder tackle. Look at the shape of this young man here. Sal the Pal, big shoulder tackle of his own. Ducks the clothesline.
Big hip toss.
Oh my God, what a kick to the face of the champion. Here comes Sal, big splash, center of the ring. And Kerry Morton, he's looking for some time to recover here. But I don't think he's gonna get it to him. Oh. I think he's sending a message. Sending a message. I could have got you right there. You can hear this crowd and what they feel about Kerry Morton. Yeah, folks, I don't know if you were able to see it in the behind-the-scenes footage. Up, stacks them up. Kerry Morton has gone out of his way to talk trash to every single person he could possibly run into at the Foro Sol Stadium.
Well, and we've seen that edgier side of Kerry Morton here recently. I question where his head is, but you know where the belt's at. So it doesn't really...
Look at Cartwheel! Man. Incredible core strength, delivers the leg sweep, coming off the ropes, drops the elbow.
Beautiful.
just the body control. Look at that, getting in the way between him and Kerry, but Kerry pulling at the feet. Delivers a forearm. Now that's not flipping and flying, but it's certainly effective. Oh, it sends him into the guardrail.
And Jack Cartwheel was on a roll there that Kerry just shut down. Now if he could get in and take advantage and I guess started to put Sal away. But
well, speaking of Sal Renaro, had to slow things down as Kerry got into the ring. Sal showing a lot of strength there. Pushing Sal over the top rope. Oh, he comes down hard.
Cartwheel
He
pulled
came
the
down
rope
hard.
down.
Sal the Pal might be out of this matchup. Coming in. Cook the rope. Kick the rope. Going after the groin of Jack Cartwheel. And look at Kerry just mocking Cartwheel.
Yeah, you know that hurts. Kerry doesn't seem to care.
And now Kerry Morton feeling confident.
Snap suplex.
The knee across the throat. Kick out by Cartwheel.
Yeah, that coverage a little insulting there. I don't know. I'm not going to say Kerry Morton didn't want to win that one, but I think he wanted to.
I think he wanted to send a message.
Yeah.
He wanted to send a message not just to Jack Cartwheel, but to this whole crowd here at the World is Vampire Festival. And look at this. Setting it up, and there it is, the figure 4 leg lock. But Sal the Pal's right there. Sal is, he's not even breaking up the hold. It's one fall to a finish.
Yeah, he's just enjoying the match.
Oh, but the cover. Shoulders are down. Kick out. Sal over to Kerry. The cover again. What a brilliant move by Sal the Pal. With the legs locked going for the covers. And now Sal somehow recovered after that devastating fall to the floor.
Joe, I just have to wonder how long it's been since AAA has seen a figure 4 leg lock in the middle of the ring.
That's true. We're bringing that NWA style. And then Sal brings Sal style, which includes biting at the face and the ears. Oh, no. Come on. Not like this. Jack Cartwheel's in the worst position, but Sal. Oh! Superplex powerbomb. Everybody's laid out.
All 3 men laid out in the ring.
Jack Cartwheel taking the worst of that one. Kerry Morton trying to recover, get to his feet first.
Sal coming up kind of with him.
Giving everything they can here in this junior heavyweight championship match.
When you get the chance to perform in a different country on a stage like this, so many wrestling fans, so many Smashing Pumpkins fans, you want to show the best that you could possibly show.
Whoa, what a close
You're going
line.
to give everything you can give, and that's what all 3 of these men are doing.
Beautiful sling blade. And again. And Cartwheel is on a roll. But Sal the Pal cuts him off. Boot to the gut. And Sal the Pal over the top rope. Sends Kerry Morton. Sal again falling to the floor. Kerry Morton dumped to the floor. And Jack Cartwheel, he knows exactly what he wants to do. Coming in, full head of steam. The Cartwheel over the top rope. Are you kidding me? Absolutely incredible. I couldn't agree more, Hugo.
And the crowd showing their appreciation. They understand wrestling, and they understood what they're seeing right there.
Oh, yeah.
True AAA style.
That Lucha Libre. As Kerry Morton went to break things up, ended up dropping the elbow right across the face of Sal the Pal. Now up on the shoulders. Jack Cartwheel, look at that rolling Death Valley driver.
Lands on his feet.
This could be over right here. Into the cover. Shoulders are down. Kick out.
Almost had a new champion.
Wow. And such a prestigious championship dating all the way back to 1945. One of the longest running championships in the sport of professional wrestling. It could change hands here in Mexico City. Sal the Pal looking to win this championship. He's got the hands. Oh, he's got it trapped. Stomping away at the chest of Jack Cartwheel.
We know that Sal's got a unique style.
Kick.
But man, he has developed that into something that really works for him.
Coming in, the 619, the Tiger Fade kick from Sal the Pal into the cover. Could it be enough? Kick out. Wow. Sal the Pal giving it everything that he's got. pulling out all the stops here in Mexico City. Sauronaro got caught by the power, the strength that is Kerry Morton. The backbreaker.
I was speculating in my head. What a shakeup of our NWA world if Sauronaro came back from Mexico with that title, and Kerry Morton made sure that didn't going to happen. He basically broke him in half, and right now he's up there, I guess, taunting this crowd here.
He feels very in control of this entire situation, taunting the crowd here in Mexico City. Kerry Morton now going on the attack. Back elbow to Sal the Pal. Full head of steam, crashing into Cartwheel.
Oh, pause for a little strut.
Got the strut. It's a little NWA style for sure. But he runs into the boot. He's paying for it. Cartwheel. German suplex. Broken. That was a high angle.
Right on the back of his head and his neck.
Cartwheel. Gets caught. Sal the Pal traps the arm. Looking to spin through, and he does. Big time move. Hooks the leg. Sal could do it. Sal could do it. Oh, kick out. My gosh, that was so close. I thought Sal the Pal had it. And even Sal going into that dark place, the dark recesses of his mind. Trying to shake it off. Stay engaged in the matchup. One fall to a finish. Triple threat here for the Junior Heavyweight Championship in Mexico City. Sal the Pal, a kick to the gut of Kerry the Morton. Kerry trying to recover. Gets the boots up.
Looks like Sal may have wrenched that knee a little bit on that, whatever that move was going to be, maybe a step up, I don't know. But he came down and grabbed that knee.
And now Kerry Morton stomping away at the chest, but here's Cartwheel! Cartwheel with a cutter! Cartwheel with a cutter!
He's going up top.
Cartwheel's looking to end this match. Who's he going to target? Sal the Pal in the drop zone. Cartwheel. My God!
Beautiful.
Twisting, flying through the air, but Kerry Morton kissing goodbye! Kissing goodbye, the knee strike!
He's loading him up.
Setting it up. Showstopper, elbow to the chest. Will it be enough? Yes, it will.
Kerry Morton retains.
What an incredible triple threat matchup. I guess NWA with a technical victory there, especially with the pin on Jack Cartwheel. Congratulations, Kerry Morton. Big time win, big time retention of the Junior Heavyweight Championship here at the World is a Vampire Festival. We'll be right back.
Hey, what's the gig? Danny Deals, Danny Double Deals, Triple D, the Deal Machine, whatever you want to say. Hanging out at the Remote Deals house. See these wall banners right here? You know you want this on there. Hey, boss, what's happening? Hey, oh, TY Virus, what's down? Oh, it's Candy. Dark Candy. Candy, how you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Look at this poster. We got this poster signed at 312. We got it signed at 312. Also, the Deal Machine snuck in last night. Actually, I made Gag sneak in, and he ripped off all the turnbuckles. We're making everybody sign them right now. We're going to put those up online. I'm not going to tell you what they are. I wanted $500. I think Candy wants at least half. It doesn't matter because you have to go to nationalwrestlingalliance.com and hit the shop button. They're all Candy approved. Go there now!
Folks, we're about to wind down this special edition of NWA USA, and I think it's a perfect time to say thank you to the AAA promotion. It was amazing to be a part of World is a Vampire Festival in Mexico City. What an event, what an environment, what a fan base we had there. And let's just be honest, folks, it's going to continue because the 2023 Crockett Cup will have not one, but two AAA tag teams as a part of that 26-team field of competitors. Folks, Toxin and Arez who we saw earlier in this episode, will be teaming up. They're in the tournament. History, huge. Mysticis Jr. and Octagon Jr. will be the second tag team representing the AAA promotion from Mexico. Folks, you got to be there live and in person or from the comfort of your own home. Either way, don't miss out on the 2023 Crockett Cup, the two-night tag team extravaganza that everyone will be talking about. Again, for the National Wrestling Alliance, this has been Kyle Davis. But let's go to the main event. Enough for me. Let's see Trevor Murdoch versus Psycho Clown in no disqualification action.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time here at the World is a Vampire Festival, and you can't say main event without this man right here, the former two-time NWA World's Heavyweight Champion, Trevor Murdoch.
I wonder if the people in this stadium have ever seen anybody like Trevor Murdoch. This guy is a street brawler, a bar fighter. Look at him, he comes to the ring glaring. He knows exactly who he is, and he knows how to work that style. He's gonna, I don't expect this to be a high-flying match. If it is, Now, again, it's AAA. You never know. But if it is, I'll be surprised.
Well, you know, you say that about Trevor Murdoch, but we also see every single time with that big bulldog, he does come off the top rope. So Trevor Murdoch's not afraid to fly under certain circumstances, but when he comes crashing down, that's damn near 300 pounds crashing down on you.
Well, Trevor Murdoch's not afraid of anything, including flying.
I wonder if he's afraid of clowns, though. If he is, this is going to be rough for him. Going up against Psycho Clown, one of the most popular wrestlers in Mexico in AAA. They sell his masks everywhere. Everywhere you see Psycho Clown masks.
I'm not afraid of clowns, and that's what frightening.
People love Psycho Clown, member of the Los Psycho Circus. Fans in America may have seen Psycho Clown recently during appearances on Impact Wrestling as well. Internationally traveled. And a big, bright future for Psycho Clown, but Trevor Murdoch, he did not come to play.
You could just see him taking it all in. I think he found a little bit of shade there in that corner, get out of the sun. Looking around, looking at the crowd, looking at Psycho Clown.
And this crowd loves Psycho Clown. You could see more and more people grow here as the crowd around the ring in this incredible stadium. It's actually designed also as a F1 track, a racetrack. There's a huge amount of space here. And there you see Trevor Murdoch back in the ring. Under the bright lights and the bright sun of Mexico City. Here we go, main event time, collar elbow tap, and no, Trevor Murdoch's going immediately to work. Immediately to work with a knee to the gut and the punches. And Psycho Clown coming through the air. Psycho Clown, a sizable luchador.
Yes, this is a big guy. Arm drag.
And even Trevor Murdoch, he needs to take a break here.
Well, a lot of time I'd say taking a walk to the back, but we know Trevor Murdoch's not gonna walk away from a fight. He's not gonna quit. He's just reevaluating right now. And
he found an opening, big forearm to the face, rocked Psycho Clown, and Trevor Murdoch looking to take advantage in this main event matchup. AAA, I mean, if you're looking at the points that we have here, they're still up 2-1. And we'll have another episode of these incredible matches coming up next week as Psycho Clown follows Trevor Murdoch in, big forearm.
He's winding it up.
And a drop kick. And again, the former World's Heavyweight Champion forced to take a walk on the outside. And boy, he might pay for it. Here comes Psycho Clown with a suicide dive.
Little clowns flying everywhere.
Boy, that does sound terrifying.
It does sound scary. It's raining clowns here in Mexico.
Psycho Clown. So such an accomplished. Oh, what's he got there? That's a piece of a piece of the stage. He's taking the staging apart.
Yeah, he needs
once
to.
Again, folks, this particular matchup, I forgot to mention here, but this is no disqualification.
Man.
We are following AAA's rules and recommendations, and he takes that piece of metal, the piece of steel across the back, and now Trevor Murdoch, he's got a trash can lid he was able to find.
Yeah, but Psycho Clown doesn't know that.
He didn't see it, and boy, did he eat it! Oh, man, face first with that trash can lid.
I know that possibly, unlikely, but possibly Psycho Clown's not that familiar with Trevor Murdoch dropping that trash can lid on his head. But this is not the guy that you want to start pulling out trash cans with.
Kick out, but barely by Psycho Clown.
The more like a bar fight it gets, the more Trevor Murdoch is happy. So you just keep bringing in things to hit him with, and he's going to hit you with them too.
They're literally tearing the staging apart in this. I don't know what the heck Psycho Clown was thinking.
Yeah, Trevor Murdoch knows.
That was part of the barricade that they were using here at the stadium, and now Psycho Clown. Oh no, with the reversal, Trevor Murdoch puts on the brakes. Psycho Clown, the backdrop. Able to avoid going through that piece of wood, that piece of staging.
It looks like he caught his head. It looks like he caught his head on the bottom.
You're right, Tim. Now Trevor Murdoch again just smashing the skull with that metal trash can lid, and you could see the blood starting to pour from the elbow of Trevor Murdoch for all intents and purposes, this is a hardcore match, and Trevor Murdoch looking at things right now. It's sending Psycho Clown through the wood, through the staging with a vertical suplex.
I'm almost going to say that staging is 2-0 right now. I mean, it is. You're going to have to raise the staging's hand at the end because that thing is not breaking. Into the cover,
shoulders are down on Psycho Clown, kick out. Psycho Clown showing an awful lot of grit, trying to now free himself. And this match is turning into a demolition derby.
Psycho Clown's taking two big collisions into that corner.
And still able to recover. Clothesline. Coming off the ropes, full head of steam. Oh, drop kick to the side of the face, and the former world champion is down. Psycho Clown with the cover, hooks the leg, kick out by Murdoch.
You got to use that offhand. You better not use it to clap. Oh, what's he
Oh, he's
hitting
got
with?
it's
It's a
weight.
whoopee cushion. Oh,
Is
wait.
it?
I don't know what it is.
I think it might be a weight belt. I'm not exactly sure, but there's something that Psycho Clown. And now he's going after the referee.
The referee's already wearing, what is that, a cast on his hand?
Obviously had some injury.
Well, now we know why. Now we know why you get it.
Exactly, they get attacked by their wrestlers.
Psycho
Once again,
Clowns.
No disqualification. Oh, the trash can lid to the head. Trevor Murdoch staggered. Down. He's down. And Psycho Clown.
Lays that trash can. Oh
the
my
senton.
gosh.
The senton. Crushing Trevor Murdoch with that trash can lid. Kick out by Murdoch.
Again, that is not how you're going to beat Trevor Murdoch. Those blows to the head are going to have an effect, but if you're going to pin him, you've got to pin him. You got to grab both those legs. You better wrap it up tight and hold on for dear life, or he's going to kick out.
Reversal by Murdoch. Psycho Clown rolling through. Big clothesline from Psycho Clown. Psycho Clown's feeling it, the energy from this crowd here at the World is a Vampire Festival.
Yeah, he's rising and the crowd's rising with him. Yeah, you can hear him chanting Psycho.
Once again, one of the most popular wrestlers. Oh, but he gets leveled by Trevor Murdoch. Murdoch, again, going to the outside. Oh, he's got another piece of the staging. I don't know. Well, it worked out for him before. He brought it in, was able to deliver that devastating vertical suplex. Perhaps thinking second time's the charm.
I guess at this point he's just looking for a way to put him away and take this home.
Maybe Trevor Murdoch, he's just sending a message right here. Psycho Clown with a spear! My God, out of nowhere! Just speared Trevor Murdoch right through the wood, right through the staging.
Pulls him to the center of the ring. Now grabs both legs, wraps it up tight.
He got it! My goodness, Psycho Clown with a big victory here.
That is a huge win.
On the main event of this episode, Psycho Clown again. Big victory for AAA. The NWA desperately needs to rally. We'll see you this Tuesday for Powerrr. Next Saturday, more matches from the World is a Vampire Festival. NWA versus AAA.